Hey guys, it's Mike from Northwest Mantime. We're going to do a little hike today, one of the most popular in the Portland area, Angel's Rest. It's really accessible. You got to get here early though because parking fills up quick. This one's great. You're going to gain about 1,450 feet of elevation in just 2 miles. There's a great 270-degree view on the top. We're going to be on basically a 3-part rocky ridge. Once we get up there, you'll see it. It's a great hike. Great for families, great for couples. And anyway, I'm gonna have my head cam on and give you a little view of what we're doing, and we're gonna stop at some of the more exciting spots, waterfalls, bridges, and such. So let's get ready to hike. Angel's Rest.
Angel's Rest, 2.3 miles up to the top, and there's also going to be a few other trails that you could take, but Angel's Rest is the quickest, and you're going to gain that 1,450 feet of elevation, and it's just a great all-around hike. So rained really hard yesterday, but still a nice little rocky path through the woods, and doesn't look too muddy. I'm actually really surprised. On drier weekends in the summer, this is actually a pretty good and popular route to do some trail running. A bit slippery for that today, but see that there's another path right there. See, it's easy to find your way back. Angel's Rest overflow parking, and then Angel's Rest trailhead. That's where we came from. So it's a pretty well kept trail. Very popular. It can be very crowded, which is a good thing if you're out. If you're a lady out by yourself, but also for a guy, if you want to get out for a quick hike that actually will work out your legs. This is a great place to bring your kids. Even to throw on one of those kids' backpacks. I've seen guys up here with, their toddlers on their back, getting a really good workout. Because you guys with kids know, if you have those backpacks, if you want to gain 2,000 feet elevation, you got the kid on your back, you're going to give your legs a really good workout. And this is how most of the trail looks, I'd say, for the first 20 or 30 minutes. It's like there's a lot of beautiful moss, fallen trees. You can still hear the traffic from 84 down below, but it's almost a little reassuring. You're out in the wilderness, but you're not too far gone from civilization, but it's nice to be out of the hustle and bustle of Portland, that's for sure.
No time at all, the trail's going to open up to this beautiful rock fall, and you're going to get all these great views of the gorge. You're going to get that all the way up. There's some great shots along the way. We're going to see waterfalls, but for the most part, it's pretty easy going. You're going to see a lot of people running past you. There's a lot of couples on this. It's a great trail to run in general.
And for you guys who can't get enough of the Tolkien movies, this area always reminds me of those movies. It makes me feel like I'm about to run into a hobbit hole right over here. Still looking for a hobbit. In this area, I haven't found one.
So as you can see, there's a lot of great spots to stop and rest along the way. I mean, we haven't gone very far, but this is just one of those views that makes the drive out here worth it.
So after the waterfalls, not too far, you're going to run into a fork in the road. This way just goes a little bit closer towards the waterfall so you can get some better views. We're going to go to the right. That's actually the trail. Be nice if they put a sign there, but for whatever reason they haven't. But I've gone left enough times to know that that's actually not the right way. This is actually one of my favorite parts of the hike is how the trees make a little tunnel. If you come here in the winter time, which I have, it's still a good hike in the winter because you can get some snow on top, but you know, the leaves aren't in, so you don't get that sense that you're being hugged in by the forest. And you get that here, and it's almost magical in a way, not to sound too goofy on you. I know I've mentioned hobbits already, and now the word magical, but after spending a week in Portland with all those cabs blaring and people asking me for change, and this is a great place to go. There's another trail down to a waterfall we're going to see in a second. Just stick to the main trail.
Fucking everybody for taking pictures. But as you can see, there's a lot of good places to stop along the way and take a rest, get a snack. I mean, it's one of the most scenic, I think, of the trails that we have around here in the gorge, and there's a lot of them, but it's hard not to stop and just want to take a second. Let's keep going.
This is how you know you're still on the right path. You should hit the little wooden bridge. Very tranquil. I like to run this trail, but it's kind of difficult sometimes. Not physically, but just because at sites like this, you always want to stop and look around, and it's a gorgeous day for it. Let's keep going. So again, we're running into a minor fork. General rule is to always follow the thicker trail. It's a great hike for a family. So why am I putting it on man time? Mostly because I know you can't get out there and climb Mount Hood every day. You can't do the super manliest hikes or climbs or at any given moment because of weather, wife restrictions, etc. So if you have to compromise, but you still want to get out and do something, this is the place to do it, I'm telling you.
So at the end of the switchbacks, you're going to come out to this beautiful rock field. This is a perfect place to stop and take a few pictures. It's even a great place to get a snack. Maybe even go down there and use the restroom if you have to, but you're going to run into some more of this. You're going to do some more switchbacks up ahead, and there'll be even a bigger, flatter rock field. But this one's got some really good flat surfaces, great views I'm going to take some pictures of that I'm going to show you. But like I told you, when you get higher up on Angel's Rest, it's got some great views. I mean, I even think you could have a picnic out here if you brought your family.
And we're going to head back into the woods. It's actually kind of nice having the switch, especially during the summer. You'll be going from rock fields to being in the shade. It's a nice little break because you might come out here on one of those 4 or 5 days that we get sunshine, and if you do, and you're a local, I mean, you're probably going to get third-degree burns. Another great place to stop, another great view. This isn't the rock field I was actually talking about. I've forgotten about this one, but it's a good place to stop if you need to. Feeling strong, still going. Alright, so we're up to the fork of the summit. It's official. We have a blackbird flying above us. That's how you know you're there. That rock's actually a good indicator. So you can go over to the right if you want to, but the summit is actually, if you can see, it's down there. So I'd follow it down to the left.
So we just got to the top. My brother even made a comment. He said, wow, we're already up at the top. You can see the summit. It's right over there where all those people are. You can see that person in the yellow shirt. That's the summit proper. So we're going to head over there in just a second, but these rocks are a blast to climb. It's a great 270-degree view. You're on a big rocky ridge.
I'm not sure why they called it Angel's Rest, but it's a great place to come up to real quick, just outside of Portland, and take a hike or take a little nap. Hi. I keep running into the same people. Actually, most of the people you meet hiking up here are really nice. This is a crowded one, like I said, and the same people keep seeing me film this, which is actually nice, even though they're laughing at me. But anyway, my brother and I are going to rest up for a second, soak in this view, get some photos, and then we're going to head over there to that summit, and I'll give you guys some views of what it looks up there. And then we're going to head. So as you can see, we got some just great rock scrambling. I could stay out here all day and just climb around. You can see there is one little push, little climb to the summit over there, but for the most part it's pretty easy going. And this is about the only technical climbing you're gonna have to do is this. And my brother actually went the wrong way. I don't know, actually I never come over here and just stood. It's a good view. Somebody needs to do some weeding though. Would you just get that? It's ruining the shot. It's ruining it. And we are pretty much at the top here. This is where everybody is.
What can I do to put you in the star today? What can I do to make you a Christian?
Crowds are not unusual up here. Even in January, I was up here and there was an inch of snow, and there's still at least 15 people up here. It's like this year round. That's another reason why it's good, I think, for everybody. Families, man time alone, man time with a buddy, man time with your special lady or your special guy, or hell, man time with your dog. My brother and I are gonna go ahead and drop down, and oh, that is a great blooper. I just fell and the camera's on. That's awesome. Yeah.